clock. Act like nothing was gonna happen. Come on, I'll do the driving. It's a cinch.
And so, another job for the police and the courts. Johnny Marvin is now in the hands of the law. This is the first time he's been caught, but his delinquent tendencies began long before in the conflicts of an unhappy home and in the hangout of the gang which was his refuge. Now, what will become of this boy? What road lies ahead for this sullen, misguided 15-year-old? Will he be placed in a cell for the night, herded with drunks and criminals, then in the morning paraded in the police lineup? Will he be fingerprinted, photographed, given a permanent criminal record at 15? Will he be sentenced by a judge who knows nothing of the background of Johnny and his family or the reasons behind his behavior? Will he grow up in reformatories and prisons to become a bitter and seasoned criminal? Johnny and 200,000 other youngsters who are arrested each year are America's #1 crime problem. Can't something be done to help these twisted young lives and set them straight? Yes, something can be done. Something is being done. Many communities believe that good juvenile courts with well-organized probation service can make good citizens out of wayward youths. Fortunately, Johnny lives in a community which has such a court. After his arrest, he does not go to a jail to mingle with adult offenders. Instead, he is taken to a detention home, which the community maintains especially for children. Here he is placed in the care of a house mother and father who have been trained in this work. Kindly but firmly, they proceed to make him comfortable in spite of himself. He is given a bath and a pair of clean pajamas. He has a good night's rest in a comfortable bed. Next morning, after nourishing breakfast, he's ready for a visit to the chief probation officer who handles incoming cases at the juvenile court. Haltingly, Johnny tells his story. The officer listens attentively and asks questions to bring out all the details. Then he sends him back to the detention home for a few days and assigns a probation officer to investigate his background. Why does Johnny behave as he does? It is Probation Officer Benton's job to find out. First, he makes a trip to Johnny's neighborhood, a visit to Johnny's world of squalid homes, dirt, and confusion. Here in the rear of a house typical of the neighborhood is where the Marvins live. Benton finds Mrs. Marvin and has a long talk with her. He learns that Johnny's father is dead, that she earns a little each week as a cleaning woman, and finds the task of raising her family too much for her. The boy was fond of his father, but he rebels against his tired, nagging mother, who finds it impossible to control him. He stays out late, prefers the gang to home. Benton investigates the gang because he's concerned about these boys too, but he finds them suspicious and distrustful, unwilling to tell him anything about Johnny. He also has a talk with Johnny's teacher. He learns that though bright and popular with his classmates, the boy has a long record of truancy and poor schoolwork. Meanwhile, Johnny is sent to the clinic where he is given a thorough physical examination. Psychological tests reveal Johnny's special aptitudes, as well as some of the probable reasons for his school failures. The probation officer's efforts to persuade Johnny himself to talk meet with some degree of success. He readily admits all the facts of his offense, but he's still distrustful of any efforts to help him.